Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mrs. Crosby and I teach English. I haven't been here for some time because once the school term started, I became so overwhelmed and inundated with the various tasks that we teachers have to do that I haven't been able to do a video, do a recording in a long time. But I've been teaching non-stop since September. Many seen the subscriber count triple in the last few days and in the last few weeks. So please allow me to take this time to welcome back returning subscribers and to welcome into the ELA and English language space all of you new subscribers who have joined me over the last month, last few weeks, last few days. It's such a pleasure to be able to do this and to provide quality resources and guidance on an area that I really, really love talking about, and that's English language arts. In this video, we are going to explore the difference between figurative and literal language because this is an area that many students do not understand, and it helps to, when you have clarity in this area, it helps to provide a building block for understanding so many things. It helps to improve your reading comprehension. It also helps to improve your own creative writing as well as your report writing for those of you doing SEA. So, can you believe that just understanding the difference between figurative and literal language helps students in at least three areas? Shall we? Well, literal language, what is it? Literal language is the ordinary, exact, and precise meaning of a word. It is the meaning of the word or phrase, which is exactly what it says, whether spoken or written. The literal meaning and literal language is the ordinary and unvarnished, unfancy version, non fancy version of a word or phrase. What's the purpose of literal language? And understanding the purpose helps us to understand and appreciate where literal language is used. Literal language is designed to inform and to explain. When you understand that that is its purpose, you can appreciate why literal language helps us to state the facts and details in a direct way, and why literal language is really the bedrock, the foundation of report writing. Because when we write our reports for you SCA students, that is where we want our reports to be written. We want to stay within the cubby hole, inside the little pigeonhole of report writing, which is simply stating the facts and details in as a direct a way as possible. So, for instance, if I said to you, Sammy is a snake, you should take that at first glance or the first time you hear it as literally as possible. And this is a picture of Sammy. Sammy is the snake. And I say Sammy is a snake. What I literally mean is that Sammy is a reptile. Sammy has scales and a tail. And when Sammy moves, we don't know where he will end up as he slithers across the ground. Okay? So, Sammy is a snake is a statement that we should take as literally as possible unless there is some context, unless there is some reason why we should not take it literally. We're going to take Sammy as a snake. But here comes Bella the bee. If I say to you, Bella is a bee, the first thing you should think about, unless I tell you otherwise, is that Bella is an insect. What are some other characteristics of bees? Bees have six legs, Bella has six legs. Bees have two wings, Bella has two wings, Bella has a tail, and when she moves, she's fast. She is always moving around. Another example is look, it's a rainbow. And if I say that to you and we are outside, I literally mean there is a rainbow in the sky. And what is a rainbow? A rainbow is a pattern of seven colors. Yeah. So when we hear of literal language, we should be taking words at their basic meaning. We don't want to add any meaning. We don't need to add any more imagination. We are taking the word for literally what it is. So, what is figurative language? Figurative language, on the other hand, is not the ordinary, exact, or precise meaning of a word or phrase. With figurative language, We are using imagination, we are using creativity, and we are using descriptive meanings of words and phrases to convey or to produce meaning. So instead of taking the word at its basic literal level, we are now adding an imaginative or creative level of meaning. Figurative language, therefore, creates complex meaning, and it captures, of course, our imagination and the reader's senses. What is the purpose? Remember, we talked about the purpose of literal language. The purpose of literal language was to inform and to explain, but the purpose of figurative language is always to entertain. And when we entertain, we are aiming to create vivid descriptions, vivid emotions in the reader's mind so that they begin to enjoy the experience. And that is why figurative language is the foundation, it is the bedrock level of our narrative stories, yes? Whereas we use literal language for our reports, we use figurative language for our narratives. So, what for literal language, the word or phrase means exactly what the individual words say. On the other hand, for figurative language, the word or phrase is not literal. It does not mean exactly what the words say. The purpose of literal language is to provide information as accurately and simply as possible. But for figurative language, the purpose is to entertain and to capture the reader's imagination in a vivid and vibrant way. Now, I'm certain SCA students that you know that figurative language comes in a variety of forms. And would you believe there are actually dozens of types of figurative language? In this series, we're going to explore a few of these types that you are going to encounter in your reading comprehension and that you would want to use in your narrative creative writing stories. Simile is a type of figurative language. Metaphor is a type of figurative language. Then we have personification is a type of figurative language. And of course, alliteration. Comment down below and tell me whether you can identify the difference between simile and metaphor, because in the very next video in this series, we're going to be exploring metaphor and what is a metaphor? How do metaphors work? Well, this is just the very first video in my series on literal and figurative language. I hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. It's been heartwarming to see so many of you coming to me and saying, "Hi, Miss, we're looking for more videos. Where's the rest of the content?" This is what I've been thinking about lately. This is what I've actually been teaching. I've been introducing students to the difference between literal and figurative language, and I'm seeing excellent results with students who are now understanding how language is being used. Subscribe for more content. My name is Mrs. Crosby, and I teach English. Bye for now.